Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. It's the 15th of October 2012, and we're going to share some photos from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Well, there's a young man who's involved with planning in Fayetteville, and he was at the recent fireman's breakfast with his son, and guess what? I just talked about putting up the wrong picture sometimes. That's the one I made just before he turned around and let me get a great picture of him and his son. Maybe we'll do that later. That's okay. This is just a group of people on the square. Those two young ladies were university students, and they were down there on Saturday in the Fayetteville Square. That was the 13th of October 2012. Okay, we've gone to a couple closer to my age group on the square, and now here's some people right in the middle. These beautiful women sitting on the bench over at the in front of the town center. Here's a young man on a bicycle, and he's carrying some things, including another bicycle rim, looks like. And he's actually a person who says he's gone from sea to shining sea on his bicycle, lived in Portland, talked about transit, lots of public things they have up there that we don't have as yet. And this is a group honoring here are three current members of the Fayetteville, or the Washington County Quorum Court, and they are running again, and they're meeting with some of their supporters, and of course Mayor Lionel Jordan there, and Mark Kenyon are also supporters of those fine women for Quorum Court County. And that's the owner of the restaurant. That's Nibbles, and that's Jim Hatfield and Susie Stevens. And here's a wonderful butterfly, the Gulf fritillary. Shown photos of that several times recently, and they're still out there, and their caterpillars are still growing and trying to find a place to spend the time it takes to hatch out and fly away. Okay, you saw a sulfur butterfly and a wasp. You know, I wasn't sure just what this was. Its wings look like it's a soldier beetle, but some bird or something had attacked it, and so it was not healthy enough to identify completely. I've got a watergrass in my hand. That's tops of 2 or 3 big blue stem plants, and there's one of the plants from a different angle showing the seeds. This time of year, it's time to be out there looking for seeds that are mature. Don't pluck things that are still flower. Don't pluck a flower. Don't pluck a seed head that hasn't gone dark. Mostly they're going brown, and that's how you know. Those right there are not quite ready, I think. That is also a tall grass species. I just can't leave those grasshoppers alone, and especially that one's on a liatris. Of course, that liatris is a little past its brightest color, but he's still finding something to hunt on there. There's a liatris that looks pretty good. This is out at Pinnacle Prairie, west side of World Peace Wetland Prairie, and you see various species of tall grass. Okay, this bug in my dirty fingernails, that's because I like to dig in that black soil out there and do it every day, it seems. But anyhow, that bug was pretty small, and it was actually on my hand for a few minutes, walking around, friendly, letting me get close-ups. And I hope some of the close-ups look better than I'm seeing them right now, but I know they do on my computer screen at home. And that's him again. Well, the Veterans Memorial 5K race is coming up on the 10th of November, and that's in near downtown Fayetteville, south of the square and University. Until next time, it's Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya. Really? Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and this is, I believe, what day is it, of October? 17, 18. That's right, 2012. There's Jim Bemis and Jeff Earp, two stalwarts of political activism. That is, they attend meetings, they get involved in things, and I don't know what happened to the rest of the pictures. Okay, here's Mayor Lionel Jordan. He received the Best of Best Ambassador from Fayetteville, Arkansas. And he's with Dominic Swanfeld. He's a police officer in Fayetteville. And they, of course, the police officers and firemen have endorsed Lionel Jordan for re-election as mayor. That's the tree giveaway down on the Fayetteville Square. You saw members of the Urban Forestry Committee talking about that, or handing out plants to people down there. A lot of people got trees this year. Okay, we're at the Fireman's Breakfast, held on Saturday morning, and it was very well attended. And that's Jan Judy at right in red, and her mother at left. She was Jan's late husband was a firefighter. And there are some of the fire chief and some of his friends, and I found out the man in blue actually was a Louisiana Tech graduate, so I was glad to find another one in Fayetteville. This gentleman is a stalwart of the farmers market. He's been officer in several categories with the farmers market, and there we see some of these people we call the art community representatives here. There are a lot of those at this fireman's breakfast also. And there's a family, I guess that must be Dad's hat, and he may be there working to serve the breakfast, cook the breakfast, and so forth. And there are two council members at Wright, Adela Gray, who's now running for state representative in Arkansas, and Rhonda, you know which Rhonda it is, I'm sorry. Okay, there's some more folks in line to get their breakfast. Rhonda Adams, I should have said. And this man is a member of the planning department, and he brought his young son to this meeting. A chance there for families to get together and enjoy something. All the city employees, of course, invited, but also the public, because they were raising money for some of their charitable work. That's Jeremy Ashley, and he's a firefighter. And here is a big old spider. And gosh, folks, don't ask me the name of this spider, but he's big enough to speak for himself. And he was out by the middle fork of the White River. You can see the river in the background there. I don't think I selected the best quality picture I had there, but anyway, you get an idea of what a big old spider he was. Now that's a tiny aster the size of your fingernail, and it had a beautiful moth whose category I can't name, but that really doesn't matter too much. It's just another reason to keep those tiny asters growing in the fall and let the various species utilize the nectar from them. And in the case of host plant use, there are many critters that utilize certain species of wildflowers as host plants. Well, be sure to study up on the candidates from your party and the opposition's party, and get ready to vote. It's very important that we go out and vote in early November. Till next time, it's Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.